Hi, this is Bill Wynn with Lead Capture Page Boss, and in this video I want to go over the newest capture page that we did, and it's going to really cover how to work with these customizable capture pages. It certainly can be a little overwhelming, but I'm hoping that going through this video you can pause it at any time and you'll be able to understand how this works, and it will really enhance your experience with the capture pages and making them what you want them to be. I'm going to pause, and you see when you log in now, you see this news page. Please make it a habit to always take a moment to look at this news page and see what's there. We're going to be sharing things about marketing and different tools that we use ourselves to make lots of money and to build our list and things of that nature. So make sure you always take a moment there. Okay, now we're going to go right into the dashboard. And on this account, it's been using 0001. Now, you don't have to make the new capture page your primary. Well, let's go ahead and do that just for the sake of having it show up right there. Here's our newest. We're going to make that our primary page. And what we're going to do is get into customizing this. Now, first let's take a look and see what parts of this page we can control with the personal information. You may become more and more familiar with this. All of these fields control different pages. For example, this controls page 4, and you can put in your money page and then the YouTube IDs for videos that will show up on the pages. Well, we're looking at page 16, so let's go down here, and what we see here is we can control what YouTube video shows up on the capture page by simply putting in the YouTube code right here. Now again, where is that YouTube code? Well, let's just pull something up, and what we'll do is we'll just look at this, and it is this right here. If this is our YouTube link, we see that this is our code, V equals, and this is the code right here. So we would copy that and put it in. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do it. So I copied that. I'm going to put it in here. Next, you can control the Facebook share and Twitter share. And what that means is this is the web page that would be put on someone's Facebook page should they choose to click that button. So that's what you could do using the personal information. But now let's get into the real meat and potatoes of it. So we're going to go to Edit Capture Page. And one of the most important things that I'm going to point out first is editing the basic settings. And what this is the redirect URL. I'll take a moment to point out here too that this title controls what is viewed on this tab. So if you want to put your name there, your company name, whatever it is, you can put it there in title and it will populate there. Next is the contact group, and we've set this lead group up, but there are no autoresponders in this. So we've left it up to you to create your own autoresponders. We do have the generic autoresponders in the resource section that you can download and put in here, but that is for you to do. Now, the redirect URL, this is the web page that the tour taker will go to once they fill out your capture form. So whether you want them to go to Google or you want them to go to your blog or a money page, whatever it is, you set that right there. Of course, and then of course you can control the live chat, the inviter. Okay, now let's get right down here into the nuts and bolts. So we have our page here, and we know that this page, if we go to view it, we know what it looks like. This here. Okay? and we saw that we changed that video. You see that it's already there. And so we're able to change actually everything on this page. Some of it you're going to want to leave there, but you can change basically all the text. And the way to do that is to come in here. Now this is very important, so pay attention, pause the video if you need to. When you edit this text, do not just highlight the whole thing like this or in this direction, because you will actually delete code that you don't want to delete. Instead, what you want to do is you want to highlight all the text except for, say, a character on the beginning and the end. Okay? Once you do that, then you can go ahead and delete it out. Okay, so what you want to do is have that like that. This is the red text. Now the same principle always is true. Do never just highlight the whole thing and delete it out. Okay, we know that this is our YouTube video. We're going to leave that alone. This is actually an image. Can't change that. These are images. Now you can change those, but that's even a little more complicated than the text. So then you can edit this text, same principle, and that you get the point there. This is a graphic. You can actually change that, a little higher level. But okay, now that's one way of just changing the text. Now I'm going to bring you into the code of this page, the source code, and show you the same thing. So right here on this WYSIWYG bar, you click this HTML source button. And what we see here is all of this source code. Okay? And so we have tried to make it very self-explanatory in the sense of what you should not edit. Anytime you see this, what we'll call is the tag, you opens it up and it says here begin, do not edit. And then this is end, do not edit. So whatever is in between should not be edited. Next we have begin edit headline. And that means that this right here can be edited. You see where it ends and where it begins as far as the notations. So you can go ahead, and you saw that's what we actually just typed in. This is the black text above the red text on the capture page that is editable. So this is, you can change this. Next it says begin edit red font headline. So this right here would be the red font. Okay. Now anything in between these, just don't touch it. Like this here, don't touch it. Oh, what I should have said at the very beginning, before you edit anything, the very best practice is to highlight everything and copy it, and then open up a notepad document and go ahead and paste it in there and save it to your desktop, and we'll call it 0016 code, or whatever you'd like to call it. So, okay, so now we have it backed up. That way, if you make a mistake and mess something up, you'll be able to restore it using that. Or even if you make a number of textual edits, you could still highlight it, copy it, and paste it into a file so you back it up as you make your changes. Okay? Now, here's the YouTube video. Again, you don't need to edit anything here because we use the variables in your personal information to display the video. But if you wanted to come in and change the sizing, you know, you're welcome to do so. If you wanted to change different variables, autoplay equals 1. 1 means that it starts to autoplay automatically. You could change that to 0, although parameters like this are always in 2 places, so you would have to change it in both. There's web pages that talk about all of the parameters that you can use for YouTube videos. So that gives you some understanding of the video. This is the social media buttons. You can change the images, make sure they're the same size. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't try it. But you can also change the website that will be used right here. But again, we use those in the personal information as well as variables, so you don't need to do anything there. Next, we have the content that is under the video, and here is the headline, and so you would edit whatever in between the H4 tags, and then you would edit the text that is in between the LI tag or list tag. Okay. Next, you have all of this information that goes on the form, and you can line up the verbiage. Use 2 lines and make this for CTA. We see that's right here, and it's right here. So that's where this text is going to go. Now I know that some marketers would prefer to either say something different in this box instead of enter your name. Some people don't want the phone field at all. They'd rather just collect a name and an email. Well, us allowing you to edit the code like this gives you that power. Maybe I'll state right here that if you make significant problems, we would have to charge you to fix it. So hence the real necessity for keeping a backup file. If you mess up your account, it's all yours. So do this at your own risk. But so if you want to get rid of the phone field, you'll see right here it says input ID equals phone, and then you follow this all the way to here where it starts another input ID, and that's the email. So you could actually take these lines of code and simply delete them. And this value, of course, is the one that goes in there. So if you wanted to say enter your best email, or if you want to just put email, whatever it is, you can change it. Okay. Next is the image that is used for the button. If you wanted to edit that, you could. You can put images on your own server, your own hosting account, and then you could point this link to that button and use your own. So if you don't like get instant access, if you wanted to put watch or click to access video, you could actually take this video out and put an image there that you have to fill the form out to watch the video. You understand that, you've seen those pages, and so you can do it if that's what you would like to do. You can either hire us, we have programmers on staff, or you can go ahead and hire somebody yourself to go ahead and manipulate the code to do that. Okay, and so that really is the entire page, and then it says do not edit below this line. Those are some important lines of code that you don't want to interrupt, and that's essentially it. So once you're done editing, you click update and then click save changes, and now if we go to the capture page, we're going to do a refresh, and we should see the phone field change and a couple other things. I don't think we changed a lot. We did change that video. The phone field is gone. We had changed this text, and I don't think we really changed anything else. But essentially, you've seen how to edit a page that is customizable, and any page that is on the system that we label as editable or customizable, it's going to be the same principles each time. Happy marketing. make a lot of money for yourself.